Hello and welcome back to Technology YouTube channel. So according to the last video the last video I made regarding RTX 5090 reaching end of life, NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 5090 GPU production remains normal and full RTX 50 lineup still available. Basically, what happened was a spokesperson from NVIDIA came out and said that all GeForce RTX 50 series GPUs is available. NVIDIA spokesperson said to WCCF Tech, but it's just a PR statement because this just confirms it like yeah they are available, but it doesn't says anything about any discontinuation plan later down the line. So yeah, it is what it is. It still remains to be seen, but because this is a rumor and it came from most lawyers that which is pretty reputable, so they might be phasing it out. It still didn't happen, but it will be phased out later down the line. So keep that in mind. If you want an RTX 5090 or such powerful GPU, maybe it's the best time to get one because maybe later down the line it will be phased out and then you need to buy it for ridiculous pricing. Though the current pricing is also ridiculous for RTX 5090. Next up, not content with dominating the market of AI GPUs, NVIDIA is turning its attention to QPUs for quantum computing. So we already know NVIDIA is dominating uh, AI segment, and now they want to dominate also quantum computing, as NVIDIA CEO and Jensen Huang says like during the GTC conference yesterday. So basically what a quantum computer is. In a quantum computer we have qubits which can go from 0 to 1, like it will have 1 2 3 4 5 in middle of those 0 and 1 bits, while traditional computers only has 0 and 1. So according to Jensen Wang, the answer is quantum error correction. Measuring disturbs a qubit which destroys the information inside it. The trick is to add extra qubits entangled so that measuring them gives us enough information to calculate where error occurred without damaging the qubits we care about. It's a statement, and essentially what it means is you will have like more powerful CPUs, not CPUs but GPUs, which will do this error correction when. And the problem with qubits is qubit needs sub level temperatures, like sub-zero temperatures, because those state at which the numbering of qubits occur is very reactive, and at the same time it can be destroyed in seconds. So the computation power, not the computation power but the temperature control and everything else requires to be stable. That's why quantum computing does millions of computation in a short time, but it's also unstable. And according to Jensen Wang, we will introduce like GPUs which will be able to do this error correction technologies for qubits. Still don't know how it will happen, but according to him, he is planning to do it. So NVIDIA is basically planning to dominate quantum computing later down the line. As you can see over here, we now realize that it's essential for us to connect the quantum computer directly to a GPU supercomputer so that we can do the error correction, so we can do the artificial intelligence calibration and control the quantum computer so that we can do simulation collectively, working together, the right algorithm running on the GPUs, the right algorithm running on the QPUs, which are qubits, or we can say quantum computers, and the two processors, and the two computers working side by side. This is the future of quantum computing. Still don't know how it will happen, but as soon as any updates occur, there will be a video regarding it. But NVIDIA is planning to dominate qubits like quantum computing also. Next up, there is an update where I made a video where RX 7900 and RDNA 2 and RDNA 1 GPUs were moved to a sub branch in the latest driver. But now we have some information regarding it, as the USB-C power connection has been disabled for 7900 series product. User requiring this feature are recommended to use AMD software like previous generation, but it is not happening according to AMD spokesperson. But now AMD had confirmed the shift to RDNA 3 and RDNA 4. Basically, according to them, What it is like they are going to focus more on RDNA 3 and RDNA 4 at this current point of time. Like the latest features will be only available for RDNA 3 and RDNA 4, while RDNA 1 and 2 will not get these features. Like they will get these features, but not like FSR 4, like FSR 4, FSR 5. These things will be only available for RDNA 3 and RDNA 4, maybe RDNA 5 later down the line, but not to RDNA 1 and 2. They are just like, yeah, they need to focus more on these latest generation products. That's why they had made a sub branch of RDNA 1 and 2, and they will be just like giving them less focus. Essentially, what it is happening right now with AMD, and the Linux gamers won't be affected by this change of the driver shift, as AMD changes limit to the Windows thanks to the separated development. So Linux will not be affected at this current point of time, but the only thing that will be affected will be Windows, and we need to see how it will be affected, as RDNA 1 and 2 had been entered in the maintenance mode. How it will be affected on Windows, it's still to be seen. But yeah, that this is the update that happened. But yeah, that's it from me today. What do you think about the news? Sound of your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll meet you in the next one. Peace out.